day I completed my mission, the system asked me how I wanted to die. Final part. Beside me, Larry shifted uncomfortably. I looked straight at Ethan, my voice so steady it surprised even me. It's my birthday, Ethan. He was stunned into silence. He opened his mouth, then closed it again. Finally, he managed a clipped, awkward response. Right. I'll make it up to you later. There is no later, I told him, my voice flat. I'm going to die today. His brow furrowed, his expression shifting to one of weary annoyance. He clearly thought this was just another desperate bid for attention. Sophie, that's enough, he said, his voice low and strained. Larry jumped in, trying to defuse the situation. Sophie, just go home. What if Stella sees you and has a panic attack? You know she can't handle being upset. Can't handle being upset, or can't handle me? We all knew the answer. When I was valedictorian, she had a breakdown. When I got a promotion, she fell into a deep depression. When Ethan and I were about to get married, her illness conveniently flared up again. And every single time, I was the one to blame. My achievements, my career, my entire life had to be sacrificed at the altar of Stella's fragile mental state. Stella! A sharp cry from behind us. It was my mother. Stella had seen me. She clutched her chest and swooned dramatically into my father's arms. My mother rushed over, her finger pointing accusingly at my face. Sophie, it's Stella's birthday. Why did you have to come here and ruin everything? You're bad luck. She turned her back on me, fussing over Stella, cooing at her with a tenderness she hadn't shown me in years. I watched her, my heart a block of ice. Mom, it's my birthday too. She froze. Her eyes darted away, unable to meet mine. She stammered, but the words happy birthday never came. My father's voice boomed, full of rage. Your birthday is the real curse. If you hadn't insisted on lighting so many candles all those years ago, the fire would never have started. You nearly killed us all. That fire. The anchor of the debt I'd carried for 20 years. It was the weapon they all used against me. I let out a bitter laugh. That's a lie. Stella was the one who knocked over my cake. The candles lit the tablecloth on fire. It was never my fault. It wasn't my fault. So why did I have to pay for it? From my father's arms, Stella opened her eyes, tears welling up beautifully. But sister, I saved you. Isn't that enough? That day, Stella had been screaming and clawing her way out of the fire, but a clasp on her hair had snagged on my dress. My legs were trapped under a fallen beam, the bones fractured. She'd had no choice but to drag me with her, cursing me to die the entire way. Her words were like a trigger. Larry immediately stepped in front of her, shielding her. It doesn't matter how it happened, Sophie. Stella saved your life. That's a fact. Ethan moved to his side. Soft, she gave you your life back. Can't you just cut her some slack? My father's face was purple with rage, his finger trembling as he pointed at me. She gave you that life. Without her, you'd be dead. How did we raise such an ungrateful daughter? She saved you. You owe her your life. Just let her have it. You have to be grateful. The familiar litany washed over me, a tide of guilt and obligation that had been drowning me for 2 decades. My entire life had been a prison built of their morality. And then, the system's voice in my head. Riot commencing in 1 minute. A real smile spread across my face. I looked at their angry, accusing faces. Well, I said, my voice light. Look how the tables have turned. I stepped forward, bent down, and seized Stella's wrist in a death grip. Leaning in close, I whispered, every word dripping with ice. All those things you just said? In a little while, it'll be my turn to say them, for Stella shrieked as if I had burned her, dissolving into a fresh wave of tears. The others immediately swarmed around her. It's okay.